Hello and welcome to the Epic Marketing Show. Today we're going to be covering what a customer lifecycle is. Make sure you have a cup of tea. Today I've got a lovely cup of Blackcurrant Beauty. So if you want to go and grab yourself one and we can get started. So I hope you're ready. At its most basic, a customer lifecycle is a series of steps that your new leads will go through to become new customers and then eventually onto loyal customers. Your customer lifecycle should be unique to your business. So you need to make sure that you plan everything out so that you don't leave any important touch points out of the lifecycle of your customer. You want to make sure that you're always keeping in contact with them all the way from a lead right through to making sure that they become a loyal customer. What you don't want to do is just get a customer and then run all the way back to the beginning again and try and get a new customer on board. You will make most of your profits from your existing customers and turning them into loyal subscribers. So let's draw a really basic customer lifecycle out so I can just give you an idea of the touch points that you should have. Don't forget to check out our lifecycle marketing video, which will help you plan this customer journey out that little bit better. So the first part of any customer lifecycle is when your traffic is actually anonymous. So your anonymous traffic is going to be the people that are hitting your website and they're going to be enjoying the content that you're putting up and they're just going to be having a look around. They're interested, but they're not showing you that they're interested because they're just browsing. The thing that you want to do is get them off of that anonymous state and off of just being website traffic into being actual traffic that is re-engaging continuously. So you have people coming from anonymous, and generally we say this is the first time. So this is the first time people have ever come into contact with you. And from there, they become repeat offenders. Okay, so these are the people who are coming to your site several times to consume your blog content, to consume your videos, and to consume anything that you're putting out. You want to take this anonymous traffic and you want to turn them into repeat offenders effectively. And once you've got them as a repeat offender, you definitely want to get them as a lead. And so you do this by means of a sign-up form or whatever you need to do to kind of get that person's contact information. And the reason you want to get this is not so that you can sell at them really hard, it's just so that you can take them onto another platform and continue the relationship in a much more meaningful way. So from a lead, you want to get them engaging with your content and engaging with the marketing that you're sending out to them. Any messaging that you're sending out, you want to get them to have a positive response. And once they've kind of shown you that positive response, at that point in time, they become a prospect. We have another fantastic video on engagement marketing that you should check out, because engagement marketing is all about how you can get that additional little bit of engagement. Once you have a prospect, you want to kind of continue the relationship up until a point where they're ready for the sale. And when they're ready for the sale, you want to make sure that you actually close that gap. Lifecycle marketing will help you do so. And when you close that gap, they become a new customer. Now, it's really, really important when someone is a new customer to treat them like they're a new customer. Treat them differently. Explain to them exactly why it's so awesome that they've become a customer and urge them to become a repeat customer. If you treat them right and you're adding value consistently to their lives and you're giving them information that they want, and you're also not just trying to sell at them, it is inevitable that they will become a repeat customer as long as your products allow for that. So the next part and the next touch point is when they become a repeat customer. And you want to reward your repeat customers, because at the end of the day, you don't want them to become a lapsed customer. So it is important to also plan for the stuff that you don't really want. It's a touch point that unfortunately we do have to plan for, because not everyone is going to go from being a new customer to a repeat customer and eventually to the point that we want them to be at, which is a loyal customer. Some of them will lapse and they'll stop buying your products. That's the point where you need to be re-engaging them, which is why it's a really, really important touch point to plan for. So we're taking them from new customer to repeat customer. We've hopefully avoided them becoming a lapsed customer, but we have a plan in place for them becoming a lapsed customer. Now we need to look at getting them to becoming a loyal customer. So as I mentioned, for rewarding your kind of repeat customers, if you reward them and you treat them good, and the products and services that you're offering them are really enhancing their lives, they will become a loyal customer. And a loyal customer is just one step away from becoming an advocate. And an advocate is the sort of person that goes, my goodness, you won't believe it. I bought this bicycle tire and it's super awesome, but the customer service was amazing. So next time, something goes wrong with someone else's bike, they're going to go, do you know what? That customer service was so amazing. I think you should really go and buy a bike from such and such a company. I'm using the bike example because you may have noticed from my name, there is a company called Kenda tires. They've never sent me any tires, but I do often get told that their biking tires are really, really good. So in this example, let's say Kenda tires customer service was really fantastic. And the client is basically going to go, your bike's just blown a tire. I had some really, really good service from Kenda tires. I think that's where you should get your replacement from. And once you have advocates, what they will start doing is you'll go from having one customer to having that one customer telling lots of other customers about how awesome you are. And that is the perfect business model because it will grow exponentially. So that is what a customer lifecycle is in a nutshell. You want to be able to leverage this kind of lifecycle into a customer journey. And when you leverage that into a customer journey, you have something called lifecycle marketing, which will help you create the backbone. So go check out our lifecycle marketing video as part of this, because this will help you enhance the customer journey that you are creating. So that's it for customer life cycles. If you plan to implement this in your business, or if you have any questions or queries, pop them in the comments below. I love hearing from you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe. Until next time, go forth and be epic.